Hi, my name is Jessica Hughes. I am the proud principal of Riverside Elementary and a graduate of the Fond du Lac School District. Being a graduate of the Fond du Lac School District is something my family takes great pride in. We have a legacy. Over three generations of my family have graduated from the Fond du Lac School District, leading to careers in construction, marketing, skilled trade, business owner, and education. The unwavering belief of educators in our district has inspired those I love to optimize their true skill set and follow their professional dreams. We are here today to talk about how we can continue the incredible progress we have made together in Fond du Lac. I will be your host today as we hear from several district leaders about the referendum and what it means for our schools and community. We will cover district highlights, the progress we have made, major challenges, the issues we will face as a district, how the referendum provides solutions, what you, as a community, are investing in, next steps, what happens moving forward. To start, we will hear from our superintendent, Dr. Jeff Flagg, who will share some of the incredible progress Fond du Lac has made over the last few years.
4 years ago, the Fond du Lac School District was struggling. We were ranked 375 out of 421. Today, thanks to our dedicated staff and community, we have risen nearly 200 spots in the state rankings. That is really making a difference in our students' lives. It is clear that we need to take action to improve student outcomes and strengthen our schools for the Fond du Lac community. With the collective commitment of teachers, staff, and administration, we developed and implemented a plan to improve student learning and establish effective educational systems. Now we are ranked 3 years later, 205 out of 421 school districts, placing us in the top 50% of all Wisconsin school districts. The significant improvement is a result of a commitment to continuous improvement, our staff's responsiveness to change, and the successful implementation of evidence-based educational strategies. There is much to celebrate. Thank you to our teachers, our staff, for their dedication to our students and their success. Our students are receiving better support than ever before, and we are positively impacting their futures. With this dramatic improvement, we are changing the academic and life trajectory of our students.
Our district-wide growth is something to be truly proud of. To dive deeper into how this progress has impacted our high school and beyond, I'd like to welcome Fond du Lac High School Principal Dave Mickelcavage.
As a collective staff and Fond du Lac community, we are proud of the steady academic progress of our students have made. Year after year, our students are improving their learning outcomes, a testament to the dedication of our teachers and the unwavering support of the Fond du Lac community. In just 4 years, our district's ranking has improved dramatically. Today, we have left behind a time when we were only outperforming 10% of Wisconsin school districts. Now, we are in a stronger position than ever before.
The Fond du Lac community unites with one goal: improving education for our students. Our teachers are making a greater impact than ever before. We have invested in instructional support and curriculum materials. Here is how we have improved. In 2020-21, growth score of 13.9, the bottom 14th percentile in Wisconsin. In 2022-23, growth scores of 50.3, top 50%. And in 2023-24, growth score of 77.1, top 23%. This did not happen by accident. It is the result of intentional strategies and proven systems. We have seen remarkable progress, and we owe it to our students, staff, and the Fond du Lac community to keep us moving forward. So what is next for our district? Joining us now is Matt Steinbarth, our Chief Academic Officer and incoming superintendent, to discuss the important road ahead.
Thanks to the hard work of our staff, students, and community, Fond du Lac now has a strong foundation of safety, instructional support, and student accountability. We've improved learning systems that support student success, but our work is not done. We must continue to refine our systems through collaboration. We must maintain our momentum and continue improving. We want to be a district that attracts businesses and families. Thank you again to our staff for their tireless efforts to make a difference every day. This brings us to our April 1st referendum, an opportunity for our community to invest in the future of our schools. Despite our progress, we face serious challenges that require community support. Financial shortfall of our district is approaching a funding cliff, meaning we will face a multi-million-dollar budget gap if the referendum is not approved. We have evolving student needs. As our district evolves, so do our students' needs, and it is our responsibility to ensure they receive the necessary support. We also have security concerns. Our secondary schools require security upgrades to ensure a safe learning environment for all of our students. Our major challenges and how we've gotten here. Like many districts, Fond du Lac is affected by state-mandated special education funding gaps. Currently, we receive only 30 cents for every dollar spent on special education services. If we were reimbursed at 100%, our funding picture would look very different. We have also relied on federal pandemic relief funds to support our students, especially in curriculum investments, and that funding has now expired. We have not had the inflationary increases since 2009, while the costs to operate a school continue to rise at rapid rates, especially during COVID. Unfortunately, enrollment trends are a statewide issue. In Fond du Lac, from 2005 to 2014, our district maintained approximately 7,000 students. Since then, that enrollment has declined. In the fall of 2020, we lost 386 students due to pandemic-related decisions. Many of those students have not returned, although we hope they will. Despite this, we have prioritized staffing to ensure students receive the best possible support. We have eliminated teaching of split classrooms where teachers would teach a 4th and 5th grade class simultaneously. We have added teachers on special assignments, referred to as TOSAs, and we've expanded elementary art programs.
Now that we've explored our student growth and future vision, let's shift gears to the financial side. Mike Gerlach, our Chief of Finance and Operations, will break down how school funding works and why this referendum is crucial for our district's financial stability.
Our district is not alone. The majority of school districts in Wisconsin are facing financial challenges and turning to operational referendums for support. Locally, in our county, Waupun, Oakfield, and North Fond du Lac all have referendum questions on the ballot this year in April. Despite these trends, Fond du Lac has not passed an operational referendum. This referendum asks for $10 million per year for 4 years. These funds would allow us to maintain operations to ensure quality education for all students, cover annual maintenance costs to preserve our facilities, and enhance security at our secondary schools. This is an investment in stability, safety, and success. This is the official referendum question that will appear on the April 1st, 2025 ballot. The language is written to comply with legal requirements, and what it means for our district is simple. A yes vote means you support the proposed referendum plan to maintain operations, including current staff and programs, continuing to cover our annual maintenance expenses, and implementing the proposed security enhancements at the high school and possibly additional schools. A no vote indicates you do not support the proposed referendum plan. Under Wisconsin state law, school districts have a cap on how much revenue they can raise through property taxes. Before 1993, school boards had full authority to set tax rates based on funding needs. Since 1993, state-imposed revenue limits have restricted how schools can raise money. The only way to exceed the limit is to ask for voter approval through a referendum.
Sustaining this progress requires continued investment in our schools. To explain what is needed to maintain our operations, I will turn it over to Matt Steinbarth.
If the referendum passes, we can continue providing the high-quality education our students deserve. This includes small class sizes with an average of 25-to-1 student-to-teacher ratios, competitive wages and benefits to retain excellent staff, diverse course offerings to meet our students' needs, ongoing curriculum investments to ensure high academic standards, and professional development for teachers to strengthen their instructional practices. This isn't about adding extras. It is about maintaining our current academic achievement and growth.
Beyond classroom learning, maintaining our school buildings and infrastructure is essential. Mike Gerlach is here to walk us through the ongoing maintenance needs and how they fit into this referendum.
6 years ago, our community approved a $98.5 million capital referendum, and at that time, there were an identified $145 million in total facility needs. That means $47 million in necessary upgrades remained unaddressed, including roofing, parking lots, and some HVAC systems, building maintenance and site works, technology and equipment replacements as well. Our buildings are in good condition, and delaying maintenance only increases long-term costs.
Student safety is a top priority, and our high school has specific security needs that must be addressed. Principal Dave Mickelcavage will share what those needs look like and how this referendum helps improve safety for our students.
Today, our high school lacks a comprehensive security system. With 68 plus exterior doors, we need advanced security technology to monitor and control access. If the referendum passes, we will add 2 fully secure entrances at the high school, upgrade cameras and monitoring systems for better security. A safe school is a successful school. Our students deserve to learn in a secure environment, and technology now allows us to enhance safety in ways that were not possible during the last capital referendum.
Investing in our schools comes with a financial responsibility, and we want our community to fully understand what this means. Mike Gerlach will now explain the financial details of this referendum and what it means for you as a taxpayer.
What does this mean for taxpayers? The average tax impact would be $62 per year per $100,000 of home value over 4 years. That's just $5 per month to maintain and improve our schools. Any surpluses from years 1 and 2 would be used for security upgrades at our secondary schools. We believe this is a small investment for a big impact. The chart on this slide illustrates the tax impact over 4 years. The cost gradually decreases over time with an average increase of $62 per year per $100,000 in home value. This referendum keeps the tax impact manageable and predictable for Fond du Lac homeowners. The mill rate, the tax impact per $1,000 of property value, shows how our district compares over time. In 2024-25, the current mill rate is $5.97 per $1,000 of property value. This is one of the lowest amongst area schools. With our future projection, the maroon section of the chart shows the impact if the referendum passes. A reminder that the school district is only one part of the local property tax bill. A local property tax bill includes the municipality, the county, Moraine Park Technical School. So how does Fond du Lac compare to neighboring districts? In the 2024-25 school year, Fond du Lac at $5.97 was the second lowest amongst area school districts.
So, what happens next? Dr. Flagg will walk us through the possible outcomes, both if the referendum is approved and if it is not.
We urge every community member to vote in the April 1st election. A yes vote ensures that we are able to maintain our current operations, such as favorable class sizes, a wide range of course offerings, an outstanding curriculum, and also be able to offer our staff a competitive wage and benefits. Ongoing maintenance expenses still need to occur, such as roofs, parking lots, heating and cooling, and also we need to also maintain our service contracts, like our transportation contract. And also we're in the middle of a 3-year technology plan to replace technology throughout the district. We need to maintain that going forward. And lastly, probably the most important part of the referendum is the security improvements. We need to secure both entrances at the high school. Also add cameras at the high school and at the middle schools and hopefully the elementary. If the referendum is not supported, here would be some of the possible cuts. We would have to cut somewhere between $7 and $9 million in year 1. This could equate to roughly 80 to 100 positions that we would need to eliminate. Our class size could increase throughout the district. And lastly, we would have to evaluate whether or not we should close an existing school.
Before we close, we want to share some exciting national recognition our district has received. Dr. Flagg will highlight these accomplishments and what they mean for the future of the Fond du Lac students.
Recently, the Education Recovery Scorecard was put out through Harvard and Stanford. It was a quantitative research project that evaluated pre-pandemic achievement in reading and math. Fond du Lac was recognized for having the highest reading growth of the state of Wisconsin over the past 2 years and one of the top math growth over the last 2 years. Additionally, the Fond du Lac School District is outperforming pre-pandemic levels in math, which is outstanding. As I said before, we are not just recovering, we are leading the way in growth in student achievement. This proves that our investments in education are working.
Thank you for taking the time to learn about the great things happening in the Fond du Lac School District and the impact of this referendum. We encourage you to reach out with any questions so our community is informed and engaged.